the infinitive. So the infinitive, it's not unlike the gerund, the participle, and that it too is coming from a verb form. It's a verb form that's easy to identify. You just have to know the pattern. Just have to know the pattern. And here it is. To plus a verb. To plus a verb. It's that easy. That's all an infinitive is. To plus a verb. So an infinitive, it's a verb form that can be used as a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. To plus a verb. Working as a noun, working as an adjective, or working as an adverb. And on your screen, you see examples of each of these. As a noun, to err is human. Or, in the direct object place, his dream is to travel. Right? In both cases, to err, to travel. Right? We have infinitives, to plus our verb, to plus travel. But they're not working as verbs in this sentence. These infinitives are indeed working as a noun. Right? Now, in our next sentence, our infinitive, to believe, is working as an adjective. Right? The candidate to believe is Mr. Z. Right? So to believe here is describing candidate. It's giving us additional information about candidate. So it's not working as a verb, right? It's working as an adjective describing this noun. It's true. The infinitive can also work as an adverb. Yeah, there it is. Grandmother's coming to visit. Okay. In this case, to visit is describing our verb. Here's our verb phrase. So the infinitive phrase. The infinitive phrase consists of an infinitive and any modifiers or complements the infinitive has, right? This definition looks a lot like all the other definitions, does it not, of phrases, the kinds of phrases that we encounter with a sentence. Right? So you have to think about the infinitive and what words are going along with it. Okay? I have two examples for you. To kick a soccer ball accurately takes practice. So we have this language up here. Any modifiers or complements the infinitive has. Let's think about, well, what's the main verb in this sentence? To kick a soccer ball accurately takes practice. Okay, here it is. Takes. Isn't that the main verb? Action verb. Once I've identified that main verb in this sentence, it's quite simple to see where my infinitive phrase is. To kick is my infinitive. And then everything that follows it, until I get to that main verb, is part of that phrase. And here, of course, the whole phrase, remember the whole phrase works as a unit. So it's a noun in this sentence. The whole phrase is. Okay? So the whole phrase is working as a noun in the sentence, the subject of our sentence. Now, infinitives, like participles, are important because when they start a phrase that begins a sentence, we're going to put a comma at the end of that phrase. Right? That's why one reason why we're going over this, isn't it? So we know how to use commas, how to punctuate accurately our sentences. So commas aren't that mysterious force in a sentence that we can predict where they go, right? So here we have our infinitive to find. Okay. We're looking for the end of that phrase, and there it is. We're going to put a comma there. To find his way home, he first had to find his GPS, right? So we've put a comma at the end of that infinitive phrase. Okay? So when a phrase begins a sentence, earlier we saw this with the participial phrase. Here we're finding it again with the infinitive phrase. Right? Put a comma at the end of that phrase, and life will be happy for you.